all over. There's just a lot of Halo stuff, man, and I'm just gonna be reacting and looking at it. We're not gonna go into the other YouTubers' gameplay, but we are gonna be looking at Digital Foundry's video. I shared it in my Discord if you want to join below. He kind of talks about base performance a little bit if you're a PC guy. I'm a huge performance nerd because I've been playing on PC for a few years before I picked up another console. So let's go ahead and just look at it. As you see here, 20 minutes in. I had it playing while at work. I wanted to see if we could get any cutscene stuff, but we didn't really get a lot of cutscene stuff. Strictly look at the gameplay and how the game looks. Kind of be more analytical and emotional, per se. How you get fight? I think this looks pretty good. And what's kind of crazy is I think I played a mission. Well, I played 343 Guilty Spark on this channel a few days ago. So I kind of have a good idea of what he should look like, especially since I have a more kind of in-memory reference of what Common Evolve looks like. But it reminds me a lot about kind of Halo 4's Covenant design. I don't know. Not too much of a big fan of the like glowing greens too much, but hey, it's a personal preference. I'd prefer light blue. Cortana not being purple just pisses me off a little bit, but that's my only gripe. I don't know if this plays, like I feel like I need to play it myself to kind of see, does it play like Infinite? I don't like the sprint animation. The one thing I will say is, I've said this when I was playing 343 Guilty Spark on one of my videos, is that sprint, I don't know if it will ruin the experience or not, but it seems like you can kind of just run through this whole thing on normal and heroic, almost. Like, I can kind of with no challenge. I know there is a nerf, I did see, and I think it was Kevin Coolx or someone posted in their video that there's a nerf to sprint where if you get shot, you go out of fire. So you get out of the sprint animation. I don't know, I would kind of like that for something like Halo Infinite, and that would be a good mechanic. Because I think there needs to be more ways to negate sprint, make it work, but I could see he can't really just sprint away when he's getting shot at. But I haven't played the game, I haven't touched it, I didn't get early access, so I can't answer your questions personally. What I would recommend is you go to channels like Magpie Leon or Kevin Coolx, brand Halo channel per se, according to Halo Studios. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it just looks pretty good to me. Like, I'm not playing it, so like my emotional reaction is just not there. It is the Halo Infinite grunts, really. It does look like the Halo Infinite grunts a lot to me. I'll put a picture of the Infinite grunt on screen. Yeah, they have the darker purple, but it takes me out a little bit. It does look like Combat Evolved, though. It looks better than Anniversary. I have a lot of issues with Anniversary, and Anniversary looks like garbage. This is kind of the idea. I still don't like the abundance of a little bit of the over-design on the structures, but that's just, in all honesty, there are people that like that. The blood splatter, the music, everything's good, solid. Blood splatter's solid, man. I do like the consoles, but it reminds me of the Anniversary buttons a little bit. I didn't like that. And the UI is a little cluttered. It's a little cluttered to me personally. I don't like the Halo 5 like UI at all. It reminds me, like the sprint animation reminds me of Halo 5. And Halo 5, I'll say what I want to say about it. I loved its multiplayer, but it's not the best looking Halo game. The sprint anime, I don't know, it's like a trigger. Almost seeing that sprint animation. But look at this. This looks, the snow and everything looks really good. It's not really the hype is worn down. It's just kind of like my emotions have died down a little bit. I'm a little more cautious on launch. So I'm kind of being a little more analytical when it comes to everything on Halo Combat Evolved. We're gonna go ahead and look at the skulls real quick. We're gonna go ahead and third person, we'll look at this real quick. Just because I saw it and I thought it was really cool. This is something I really like doing in Halo Infinite's Firefight, King of Hill Firefight. It's just really fun to go in third person, and Halo's very easy in third person compared to first. Like, it's a lot easier in my opinion. But look at that. Looks cool. God, this looks really good, and I just have it doesn't really look like Halo. Like, it looks like Unreal, but it doesn't look like, oh, a fan project to me. I know some people say it looks like a fan project. I don't think it does. Those power-ups, bro. Those power-ups look so cool. I just don't like how you can just run, sprint around them. This is not... Okay, I have a lot of issues with this encounter. Like, seriously... Like, the fact I can sprint around the hunters and everything is such a huge issue for me. Like, I don't have a problem with sprint, but, like, if it's a remake, why didn't you at least change... Like, I know there's new layouts and everything, but I feel like stuff should be lengthened a little bit, kind of like what they did with Halo 5 multiplayer maps. The mistake what they did with Halo 4 is they added in sprint, but they didn't make the maps any larger in the multiplayer. I want to have the YouTube quality footage in 4K for you guys, because it's very important for me to have high visual fidelity on my channel for you guys to see everything as clear as I do. I just like how they're doing Sergeant Johnson for the marketing stuff, kind of like the good old days of the Halo games. Skulls, yeah, yada yada. This is what I want to see. Like, this is gonna be a ton of different videos and content for you guys on the channel. Like, that's what the main thing. I think the main reason I'm excited for this game is just because the not really the replayability is I didn't play Combat Evolved at launch. I started mainly my Halo journey around with Halo 3. So it's very exciting to experience this kind of with a fresh set of eyes, because I wasn't there for the beginning of the franchise. So for me personally, I'm kind of just getting a little excited. And also just for this channel, I just want to make a lot of crazy videos. I just want to do fun gameplay challenges, funny edits, and just do stuff within the Halo series that's fun, instead of just commentary on talking about what I like and dislike. And so far, it's just a lot of things I like. Like, look at this. Like, using the flood. Like, the flood. Oh, And, like, you can, like, on Remix, for example, you can literally, like, change the enemy factions on each mission, night vision in the middle of the day, which... I don't know how that would go, but this looks fun. I don't like that. I don't like these pre-ordered skids, though, in gameplay, though. I don't look right. And then I want to go over the performance real quick in Digital Foundry. This video is probably not coming out tomorrow, but I'm excited. I spelled Digital Foundry wrong. I watched this earlier today when I got off my shift. So, it's kind of a base performance. This is kind of my biggest gripes with the game, and I think it still is gonna be preview performance testing right here. So they have a 30 FPS mode. Wait, so there's a 30. There better not be like this quality 30 FPS mode. So there's upscaling, so it's at 1080p. And if you're not a computer nerd, that's completely fine. This guy's pretty good at kind of explaining it. That does look beautiful though. Like, on maxed out graphics, this is the best Halo has ever looked in history, in my opinion. It doesn't look terrible on low settings. It wouldn't be ideal. It's like how fuzzy everything is. It's Unreal thing. Yeah, it'll probably, if you're playing on, just lock it at 30 FPS. So basically, my biggest issue and gripe currently is still going to be there, is performance. And, for example, if you're a PC gamer and you play on like a 3050, a 250, 2060, maybe in a 3070, 2070, 2080 Super. It's an Unreal Engine 5 game, so all the issues you have with Unreal Engine 5, with say like Fortnite and all that stuff, or even the Silent Hill remake, there's going to be some of those issues I feel like with Campaign Evolved. It's just not a 4060, not running the game consistently at 60 FPS, 1440p, and it needs upscaling at the same time. Like, that, like, this game will be, Halo's a console game. It's a console game. It's a console game. Like, that's the thing. It's always been on console. But, why? Why, you cannot, the only reason, I guess, Unreal Engine 5 is a console game, I guess, engine, I'm not a PC nerd by any means, ladies and gentlemen. But what I do know, this Campaign Evolved will probably be a hit. I'm going to enjoy the crap out of it on my PS5 and sell my PS5 at the end of the year for an Xbox, because Xbox is turning things around finally, so I don't have to boycott Xbox. Now I gotta boycott Sony because of the DRM locks. Those are just kind of my just thoughts on Game Evolved at the moment, just where we are at, kind of like what are my plans for the future for the game, and just my worries for performance, gameplay, design, art, all that stuff. But really, at the end of the day, I'm just a Halo fan. I'm a nitpicky kind of Halo fan, you know? So if you love the game, I love the game too. Like, that's the thing. At the moment, I can't play it, so I'm shit talking at the moment, you know? We're just having fun. But I don't know. I'm really excited for Campaign Evolved. I have a few issues with it. I'm really worried if performance is going to be the make or break, or bugs are going to be the make or break for this. But so far, reception seems to be positive, and that's a first for early Halo releases in a long time, besides Infinite, but we all know what happened with Infinite. But without further ado, peace out. Let's try to get to 500 subs before the release of Campaign Evolved. I plan on doing videos on doing every single skull, messing with the damage modifiers, and just tons of stuff that doesn't relate to complaining about the game or commentary, because by the end of this month, I'm going to get extremely bored of doing this bullshit. I just want to play Halo again, man. Peace out. Love y'all.